I think most of the new age brands don't really understand the depth behind community and cultural marketing. I mean, I had the luxury to speak to a lot of brands in the last, 5 years of building. And I think most of them say the same thing. We want to build a community. And honestly, personally, I think that's the wrong starting point. What I have noticed in the traditional and legacy brands, which we now call community brands, I don't think they built a community. I think they found one. See, brands don't define a subculture. The subculture defines a brand. For example, Harley-Davidson. See, biker groups existed. Harley-Davidson noticed and it plugged itself in as the most useful brand for the community. It gave them a reason to meet. It gave them identity. What it did? 1 million loyal users. Harley Owners Group. What it did? Well, it saved a ton load of money in the traditional marketing. And you can name your favorite brands. Nike, Asus, Red Bull. We all know Red Bull. Well, none of them built a community. They found one. And they plugged themselves in as the most useful enabler of that community. So, if you're a brand owner, I'm definitely sure there's a question in your head. When do you start the community? See, the answer is very simple. Almost never at the start. Because if you're looking to start the community, you first actually need to prove that you actually belong in one. If you're in India right now, the opportunity is very hot right now. And the fact is, you are already aware about these communities. You're just not acting upon it. Number one, social wellness clubs. Pickleball, Bhag Club. See, there is a 57% adoption in just 2024. And 72% of them are Gen Z. Second, sneaker culture. India's sneaker market is $2.6 billion, growing at 11.7% annually. Third, streetwear. India's sub-niche into the fashion industry and which has already clocked $1.6 billion in 2025. Fourth, cyclist community. Actually, it's the most uncommon one and the most untapped one, but it's growing and it's on the radar. Fifth, creator-led and the community-led. The ones behind the screens. You see, if brands move in right, like genuinely, they will not just be penetrating this, they will actually be owning this. Now let me talk to you about something uncomfortable. See, most brands think they have a community. Now let me break that bubble. You might not. You might have an audience that has not unfollowed you yet. See, a community does something for a brand that they have not asked yet. How does that happen? Well, that could only happen if you would have solved a problem that the community could not before you showed up. That's the power of community. So if you don't have a clear answer to that, I'm sorry, but you don't have a community. But that's okay. Now you know what you have to build next. See, community marketing is not a campaign. It's a decision. It's a decision to be genuinely useful to the people who actually care. Do that well and you have a community. So if you are looking to scale your brand and connect to the communities, we are here. We would like to tell your stories and connect with the community. Thank you.